Hello, my name is David Ludwig, and today I'll be talking about my favorite big band leader and arguably the best big band leader of all time. His name is Artie Shaw. Artie Shaw was born in 1910 to Jewish immigrant parents in New York. At a young age, his family moved to New Haven, Connecticut, where he spent the majority of his childhood. At the age of 13, he began to play the saxophone. He later transitioned into the clarinet, which is the instrument he will play for the rest of his musical career. At the age of 16, he moved back to New York and became a session musician, where he played for many different bands and orchestras. Most notably, he played for Irving Aronson's Commanders, which was a symphony orchestra that would later influence his style and his choice of instruments in Artie's own band. Also, he played for the Roger Wolfgang Orchestra, and he made several recordings with them, including It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing, which was a popular song during that time. He later split from that group and made his own big band, which started to draw attention in 1935 at a concert at the Imperial Theater in New York. And we see from there his big band really gained popularity and started taking off. One of his more popular songs is Begin the Begin, which is it was a really popular song, and it really pushed his band to new heights. Despite the popularity, Artie was not satisfied. He was always looking for something more, and it was that search for perfection that led him to Billie Holiday, who was not what would be considered a good business decision to hire her full-time, because she was a black female singer, and at that time there was a lot of racial segregation. So his hiring of her was very unpopular, especially in the southern states, but it was also very notable because he became the first white band leader to hire a black female singer. And this is mainly because Artie Shaw was looking for perfection. He was a perfectionist in everything he did. He wanted to be the very best that he could be. And he wanted his band to be the best, and Billie Holiday was the best singer. And that's what attracted him to her. And that is why he hired her, despite the fact that he lost popularity because of it. Artie Shaw's pursuit of perfection can really be seen throughout his career, because he had a distinct habit of forming bands that would become very popular and then disbanding them because it wasn't quite what he was looking for. And eventually he left the music world entirely because he thought he had reached the top and he couldn't move up anymore. He thought he had perfected or come close enough to perfection with the clarinet that he was ever going to reach. And so anything less than that perfection was considered irrelevant or out of place. So he decided to leave the music world entirely and move to Spain. And during his time in Spain, he started writing books instead.